This is Module 7, Lesson 8, Linking Frames. One of the main benefits of frames is that we can use a link in one frame to open a page in another frame. This process is called targeting frames. Have a look at the example on screen. Here I have two pages, one called banner.htm and here we have one called welcome.htm, and they're both inside a frame set. When I click on the word courses, it links me to the courses page and it appears on the main part of my screen. When I go to the timetable button, it links me to the timetable page, which again goes onto the main section or frame on my screen. And home links me back to the welcome page. To set this up, we first have to build the individual pages. So we would need to build 4 individual pages, one called banner, one called welcome, one called courses, and one called timetable. Once we have the individual pages made, we then need to create the frame set that you see on the screen behind, the frame set that will hold the banner on one side and the welcome page on the other. When we have the frame set made, we then need to create the hyperlinks from the banner page, targeting them to the main section of our page. We've already built the 4 pages, so now let's go and build the frame set together. And once the frame set is built, we will then go and make the hyperlinks from the banner to the main frame. Here are the 3 pages that we've made: banner, courses, timetable, and welcome. So we need to open up a notepad page and type in our basic shell in order to make our frame set. So in here I've typed in the head section with the titles, but I need to type in the frame set section. So we type in our opening frame set tag and our closing frame set tag. Before I go any further, I'm going to save this, and it's going to save into the root folder, and for this the root folder is frames exercise. In here you will see the other files: banner, courses, timetable, and welcome, and I'm going to add this. The frame set in this case is our index page because it's the page that we want to appear when a person arrives at our website. So I'm calling this the index.htm page. This particular frame set is divided up into 2 columns. So it's cols equal, and I have a 20% column and I have an 80% column. Now that I've put in my 2 percentages, I need to put in my 2 frame tags. The name of the frames are now very important because this is what we use to target the frames. I'm going to call the 20% frame left, and I'm going to call the 80% frame main. What goes into each one of these frames then is the source, S or C equals. The page that I want to put into the left-hand side is called banner, and the page that I want to put into the right-hand side, or the main frame, is called welcome. To take a look at these, we save the notepad and we view this in our browser. And there is our index page divided into 2 frames with the banner on one side and the welcome page on the other. We now need to build the hyperlinks between the pages. So when I click on the word courses, I want the courses page to appear. If I go to view source here, I will get the source of the frame set. I don't want this time because I need to see the HTML of the banner page. To do that, you can right-click inside the banner page. So using your right mouse, click and go to View Source, and it will bring up the HTML of the banner document. In here you'll see the word courses, and this is where we begin entering in our link. So on the right-hand side, on the left-hand side, we open our A tag, and on the right-hand side, we're going to close the A tag. So the word courses is now a hyperlink. But where do we want to link it to? So we have to type in the href equals. The page we want to link to is called courses.htm. Because we're in a frame set, we need to add one more attribute. This is the different attribute, and it's called target. We have two frames in our web page. We have a frame named left and a frame named main. We want to target to the frame called main. So when we click on the word courses, it's going to link us to the courses page, and it will open the courses page in the main frame. So if we save what we've done and close down the notepad and refresh the screen behind, courses becomes a link, and when we click on it, it links us to the courses page. Let's try that again now for timetable. So I have to right mouse click to go to view source. Go down to the word timetable and open the A for anchor and close the A. The href is the name of the page that we want to go to, which is timetable.htm. And we must remember to put in our target, and our target is main. So we save what we've done, close the notepad, refresh the screen. So now when I click on timetable, it brings me to the timetable page. When I click on the word home, I want it to bring me back to the welcome page. So again, I right mouse click, I go down to view source, and I go in front of the word home and I open the A tag, and after the word home I close the A tag. I go in and I put in my href equals, and this time the page that I want to link to is called welcome, and the target again is the main frame. So I save what I've done, close the notepad, refresh the screen. Clicking on home brings me back to the welcome page, and now you have each one of your targets installed. There are two other targets that are special named targets. The first one of these targets that I want to show you is the one called _top. I'm going to show you these using the home link. So instead of targeting it to the main frame, I'm going to target it to a target called _top. This makes the document load into the full body of the window. For example, it gets rid of all the frames that are there already, and it takes over the entire window with the page that you're linking to. This is useful when a link directs the user to another site. _blank is another one of these special targets, and this will cause the document to load into a blank new window. Try out these two different targets, _top and _blank, and have a look at how they work.